Hey, Lady C here, coming at you with a tutorial telling you all about ChatGPT. This is a game changer for so many people in terms of gaining knowledge and information. I mean, when I tell you I wish I had this when I was growing up as a kid, my life would have been so much easier. And I'm so excited to be able to share my experiences with you using ChatGPT. When I first started out, I was using the free account. And when I got the busy signal saying, you have to wait for a seat to come available, I was like, I don't think so. I was moving along too swiftly, getting too much stuff done to have to wait to come back to get the answers that I needed. So I whipped out my credit card and I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make my investment. So now I am a paid subscriber to ChatGPT. And my total investment is $20 a month. And I have a guaranteed seat. But you don't have to buy an account. You can get a free ChatGPT account. Make sure you click on the link above and I'm going to show you how to get your free account. You're only limited by your imagination. It's like having a new best friend, a mentor that has all the answers, someone that can really break things down. You can go from a high level to a low level. ChatGPT has allowed me to create lesson plans, write press releases, and just anything you can think of that you need to have done. But you need to know how you're going to interact with the system. I mean, you could be sitting there all day long with this computer, but if you're not feeding it the right information, you're not going to get the results that you're trying to achieve. And I'm telling you, I am loving this experience. So come on over to the computer. I'm going to share with you a few things that I have found interesting about the system. Using ChatGPT can be a valuable tool in crafting an objective statement for a job. You can do so by providing relevant details. Simply start by providing essential information about yourself, such as the type of job you are applying for, your years of experience, key skills, and any unique attributes that set you apart. Once you click the send button, it will craft an objective statement based on your criteria. And then if you need further assistance in helping you craft your resume, you can ask the system to generate a few bullet points based on the objective statement. Of course, you're going to want to tailor these statements to fit your exact job experience, but this is a very helpful tool to get you started. While you're at it, working on your resume, you might even need some assistance with a cover letter. And sometimes you may not even begin to know what you want to say. So you can continue on in the same conversation that you're having about the objective statement, asking the system to help you with that cover letter. And this is such a wonderful tool because it can help you to generate ideas that you didn't know existed that went right along with your expertise. Sometimes you know what you can do, but it's difficult to put it in words. And the system definitely will help you do just that. And I highly recommend that you modify the information that the system generates because you don't want to be a copycat when someone else's resume hits the job market. So make sure that you just look at the information, study it, and actually put it into your own words. Now, what I've used it for is for a lot of different things where I'm actually telling the computer or giving it ideas on what I want to say in a paragraph, a memo, or whatever it is, and then it will generate my thoughts. So it puts it in a better format for me, other than just me trying to type up a few things that I think is right. So in that case, you can use it exactly the way it spits it out because this is your thoughts. Okay, so now let me give you an example about what I'm talking about, how it is my thoughts. For instance, I'm going to start a new chat with ChatGPT, and I'm going to enter in a few details about myself. Namely, I am an Air Force brat, went to 12 different schools, met a lot of cool friends, and I love traveling. But I'm going to ask the ChatGPT to write a paragraph about that information. And it's interesting how it fills in the gaps based on the information that you're telling it. Air Force brat, going to multiple schools means that you've been traveling so much because your mother or father has received all of these different assignments. And so based on what it knows through machine learning, it didn't give any information about my father's job, but only my experience as a military brat. And so what I'm saying here is it only gives the details based on what I told it about my experience as an Air Force brat. Now, if I would have added information about my father's job, it would have tried to use machine learning to fill in those gaps. And even though these are like your thoughts that the ChatGPT has added all this extra wording to this paragraph, you're still going to need to write it in the manner that you speak in, because a lot of people are going to know that doesn't sound like Johnny or Sally. But what I like about it is it gives you some extra things to think about when you're putting together your story. And so I kind of look at it like a tutor, and I would highly recommend that you write it according to the way you would say it, but using the little help that it's giving you along the way. For example, you can say, write it like a 10th grader. Or you can actually ask the system to write it like a high school graduate. And you can even ask it to explain it to a 5-year-old. So when it all boils down to it, you guys, I've been using ChatGPT for the last couple of months. I've been writing business plans, scripts for my podcast, recipes, special diets, just the whole 9 yards. And I've been working my magic over here. So keep on coming back to check out what I got going on so that you can go to the next level with your projects. All right, this has been Lady C. Thank you so much for being in my audience. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, because I got to get this algorithm rolling, man. All right, and I'll see you on the next episode.